Hello, and welcome to the Seeking Heaven, the Near-Death Experience and Other Phenomena channel. I am your host, Tamara Calder Richardson, a six-time near-death experiencer, as well as an evidential medium and channeler. Today, we have a special feature. I call it the Seeking Heaven channel, is an affiliate group of Spiritual Awakenings International. And we are doing a special feature today. And I have two very esteemed guests here today. We're live. So welcome. And if you want to say hello in the chat, please do. We'll bring you on and let us know what part of the world that you are checking us out in. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel and watch my episodes. So let me tell you our first guest who we have here today. We have the co-founder and the president of Spiritual Awakenings International, which is SAI for short, Dr. Yvonne Kaysen. And before I bring her on, let me tell you a little bit about her and then and what she's going to be doing today. So she is trained as a medical MD, family doctor, as well as she's a hypnotherapist. She is a 5-time NDE, near-death experiencer, as well as a multiple spiritually transformative experiencer, which she coined that term. She has a book that is really phenomenal that is called Touched by the Light, that goes through her many experiences and many spiritual experiences. And she is here to talk about the exciting announcement and the introduction of the SAI Spanish events. So welcome, Dr.
Thank you, Tamara. Thanks for having me once again.
Yes, absolutely. Well, look, I know this is a really big deal. It's very exciting that Spiritual Awakenings International has started a monthly Spanish speaker event, all in Spanish. So tell us a little bit about, first of all, those that don't know about Spiritual Awakenings International, and also about this exciting new Spanish speaking group.
Yes, thanks, Tamara. So, yes, for those of you who are not familiar with Spiritual Awakenings International, we are an international, U.S.-based nonprofit organization that was created back in 2020. And we are dedicated to raising awareness, promoting networking, and sharing of experiences related to the whole spectrum of spiritually transformative experiences and spiritual awakenings of all kinds. So as Tamara mentioned, I did coin that term spiritually transformative experiences back in 1994 to be as an umbrella term for all of these diverse types of experiences people are having, whether they be Kundalini awakenings, whether they be mystical experiences, whether it be near-death experiences, or after-death communications, or end-of-life experiences, or shared death experiences, or channeling, or clairvoyance, or past life recall. There are just many, many more. So many types of spiritually transformative experiences, UFO encounters, transdimensional experiences. So Spiritual Awakenings International is raising awareness about all of that. And so we have been growing exponentially since we launched a year and a half ago. And I would invite any of you who've not yet looked at our website, please go to our Spiritual Awakenings International website. It's at spiritualawakeningsinternational.org, and you'll learn more about us, our events that we have. We have at least 2 and now 3 events per month. And there's also tons of information on our website about the whole range of spiritually transformative experiences. So I want today to share with you something very special. Today is a very special and exciting announcement in the expansion and growth of Spiritual Awakenings International, which is that we are officially launching our Spanish website. Yes, we have translated our entire website into Spanish. And what you can do is when you go to the SAI website, on the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a little flag. and beside it says English, and then there's a pop-down menu, and we're delighted there's an option now. You can pick Español, which means Spanish, and then that will take you to the Spanish translation of our SAI website. And we're doing this as special outreach to the Spanish-speaking population all over the world, who we have found have had a tremendous interest in spiritually transformative experiences. So that is, we're really ecstatic on that. We've been working on that for 6 months. But I have a second thing to announce, which is we are also launching regular monthly Spanish language events in Spiritual Awakenings International. So the Spanish language events will be the second Saturday of every month. So that means it's coming up this Saturday. Saturday, the 13th of September is going to be our first of the monthly Spanish language events. And it's Francisco Valentin, who we will be introducing a little bit later, will be our speaker, and he will be speaking. That will be completely in Spanish, on Español, this Saturday, September the 13th. Just register at our SAI website.
Yes.
But moving forwards, we are going to be having an event every month, but it's not always going to be a speaker. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be alternating months. So in December, rather than having a speaker, we are having a Spanish language SAI experiencers sharing circle. So people can come and they can share in a safe, confidential environment the stories of any types of STEs they might be having, the after effects, some of the challenges of adjusting, that they can do that with trained facilitators in the Spanish language. So we're actually launching 3 things. You know, we're launching the Spanish website, we're launching the Spanish speaker series, and we're also launching the Spanish language experiencers sharing circle. So we're absolutely delighted to begin this new chapter in the expansion of Spiritual Awakenings International.
Well, that's absolutely true. And also the website. So a lot is going on, and the sharing groups, I participated in the English version this weekend. It was fantastic. So it really is a beautiful, safe place to share your experiences. So no one will raise an eyebrow. They'll actually support you and smile and nod their head that all is well. So wanted but launching this Spanish monthly events, we have our first speaker and our guest. Now, this is no stranger to you. I've had Francisco Valentin on, well, I guess this makes the 4th time, but he has actually a 2-part show episode on this channel about his near-death experience in English, and also about the transcript, about his channeling and the universal consciousness. And he's going to tell us a little bit about that now in a teaser. So I wanted to bring Francisco on. So let me bring him on. Welcome. And I wanted Dr. Yvonne Kaysen to introduce you, but welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Go ahead and let's introduce.
Okay. Thanks, Tamara. It is my great pleasure to introduce Francisco Valentin, who is going to be our speaker at our inaugural monthly Spanish language event. So he's speaking this Saturday, September the 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And Francisco he also spoke at our Spiritual Awakenings International Conference in June of this year as part of the Spanish language panel. And so if you want a sneak peek, you can go on the SAI website and you can watch the video from the conference where he and Ingrid Honkala and Ana Cecilia Gonzalez each briefly spoke about some of their NDEs and STEs. But this is going to be special because this is a full 1-hour presentation followed with question and answer period. So this will be a time to really hear Francisco's full story. Now, Francisco is a multiple STE experiencer, and he also had a very powerful death type of near-death experience in 1979. I'm sure he's going to tell you the story. I mean, I was going to say it's amazing he survived, but in fact, he did die, but then he came back. It was a death type of near-death experience in 1979. And Francisco is now a very highly respected author and public speaker, lecturer, and he's also the publisher of the transcripts, which I'm sure, is going to be telling you about. He has recurrent STEs and channeling experiences where he's in communication with ascended masters, and he publishes the messages he's given in his website, and these wonderful writings, the transcripts. And interestingly enough, as I'm sure he's going to tell you, it was actually not immediately after his near-death experience that this started happening. It was many years later. It was in 2011. When his NDE was in 1979, but in 2011, he had a powerful STE where a being of light started speaking through his son and reminded him that he had made a soul promise when he was on the other side, and now the time had come for him to fulfill his promise. Well, that's all I'm going to say. That's my teaser to introduce Francisco. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Francisco, and I'm just going to mention I've asked Francisco to give us his teasers first in English, then in Spanish, so that people will get a flavor that, yes, come Saturday, the presentation is going to be in Spanish.
I did want to mention before we started, we have quite a few people in the chat, and one of them of which is also that has an Hispanic channel, but she is part of the Spiritual Awakenings International Advisory Board. So I wanted to shout out to Ana Cecilia Gonzalez, and then Adriana. She believes she speaks Portuguese, but she is here and excited. And she is also one of my love leaders, and so is Kelly. So just want to let you know that we've got quite a few people in here. I just want to shout out to a couple. And we don't want to give it all away for Saturday. And people that want the English version, I've got it down below. The fantastic interviews you did with me. But tell us a little bit, just give us a few things, a little teaser of what you're going to be speaking about this Saturday in English first so we can understand. And then in Spanish, if you could, Francisco.
Of course, I'll be more than delighted. My lecture or my speaking or my presentation for this upcoming November the 13th is going to be the journey I went through before becoming the channeler or interpreter of those group of ascended masters that they rather be called the collective forces of knowledge and wisdom. So let's say this is Spanish now. Este próximo 13 de noviembre voy a presentarme ante ustedes para darle llevarlos por el recorrido de mis experiencias, cuales me hicieron llegar a ser el intérprete de estos maestros ascendidos, conocidos mejor como el grupo colectivo del conocimiento y la sabiduría. Through that journey, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you back in time with me. And I'm going to take you to 1979 when I died. And I was too young. I was only 18 and didn't know what to make of what happened to me. But through my experience, I'll show you what I will term that without doubt, knowing as a fact that there is life after death. So, en español, los voy a llevar primero en un recorrido a través del tiempo para que puedan experienciar conmigo lo que me sucedió en el 1979, cuando apenas yo tenía 18 años y morí en un accidente automovilístico, para poder aprender y traer de vuelta aquí la existencia sin igual de que existe la vida después de la muerte. Moreover, I'm going to take you then through time to the year 2000, where I had this magnificent spiritual experience with my dying mother when she had a near-death experience. and I mean, it's a story that you don't want to miss, where I learned that there is, in fact, divine intervention. En español, pues, en el año 2000, voy a llevarlos a través del tiempo, donde en el año 2000 yo tuve una experiencia espiritual con mi querida madre en su lecho de muerte, donde ella tuvo una experiencia cercana a la muerte, y demostrarles a ustedes con esta historia que sí existe, sin duda alguna, la intervención divina. Then I'm going to take you in time up to 2002, where I had a near-death experience myself, and I saw the light. And that's when I learned, and for me to learn, how perception works. It was a teaching that I had to go through that I didn't know at the time, but later on I found out that that was the main reason. En español, pues los llevaré junto conmigo al año 2002, donde voy a compartir con ustedes la experiencia cercana a la muerte que yo tuve, donde yo vi la luz. Y con esto me quisieron enseñar cómo es que funciona la mente perspectiva humana en cuanto a todo esto que es el más allá y cómo la interpreta el cerebro humano. Not only that, but I will also take you to 2010 when in a very comical way, which you don't want to miss, I was given a prophecy. And what was prophesied in 2010 came to pass on July 7, 2011, when the Spirit of Life manifested through my son's voice to remind me of an agreement that took place in 1979 in return for my life. So, en español, finalmente los voy a llevar al año 2010, donde en una forma bien curiosa y cómica me reveló una profecía, la cual se hizo pasar realidad o se manifestó en el año 2011, específicamente en julio 7 del 2011, cuando un espíritu de luz se manifestó a través de la voz de mi hijo de 20 años para recordarme de un acuerdo que se hizo en el 1979 a cambio de mi vida. So I'm going to take you through all that your journey to finally show you and for you to learn who are the collective forces of knowledge and wisdom and my real job. And at the end, I'm going to leave with a message. So you don't want to miss that. So, finalmente, en español, todo esto lo estoy haciendo para llevarlos a comprender cómo fue que yo llegué a ser el intérprete de maestros ascendientes, mejor conocidos como la fuerza colectiva del conocimiento y sabiduría. Y al final les voy a dejar con un mensaje que no se lo van a querer perder. So that's it. So I'll be waiting for you. I'm expecting you all to be there and learn what needs to be learned from the collective forces of knowledge and wisdom. So los espero a todos. Gracias. Thank you.
Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. That was beautiful. Well said. And what a teaser. You're going to leave a message. I know that people definitely want to hear that. And so if you don't speak Spanish on my site, because I'm having people like, what's his book? Can you tell me? You can see the English version, a beautiful presentation, beautiful interview he did with me. You can see below, he has 2 of them. And you did actually leave some messages in there. You talked about messages that you received, and you left some transcript messages. You did speak about this. So this is going to be exciting for Saturday. So if you speak Spanish, please go. And I do have the information here so they can sign up on spiritualawakeningsinternational.org. So this has been fantastic. And this is so exciting that Spiritual Awakenings International is doing this. It is starting this Spanish monthly, not only the speakers, but also the support groups. And my gosh, this is just I mean, just within, what is it? Not even hardly a year and a half or so. This is the SAI is booming. So it's, and quality, beautiful people like Francisco. I mean, I feel very blessed to, have met Dr. Von Kaysen, and then through, I think we did a speaker spotlight. It was with the first time I met you, Francisco, and then Anna Cecilia Gonzalez and Ingrid Honkala, and great people that are associated with Spiritual Awakenings International. So please sign up below. Let me put this so you can see exactly where it is, so you can sign up below, and also make sure that you subscribe to this channel and the events, and you can watch past episodes like Francisco's. So I try to make sure that this is very, personal to each guest. And I know that I really thoroughly enjoyed the interview with Francisco and got to meet him. I felt very honored. So please check out Saturday. And thank you both so much. Did you have any final words, Dr. Von Kaysen?
Yes, I just wanted to tell everybody that Spiritual Awakenings International, of course, has English events every month, in addition to the Spanish events that we're now having. And you can sign up for all of those events on either our English website or our Spanish website. So, and once again, to find the Spanish website, go to spiritualawakeningsinternational.org, and in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see a little flag that says English. When you do the pop-down menu, comes I think a Spanish flag, and it says Español. So yeah, click on the Español button, and then you'll find our Spanish website. And I just want to thank Tamara for having us on the Seeking Heaven channel to let everyone know about Francisco's great presentation coming up this weekend. It's going to be incredible. Yeah. So thank you, everyone, and hope to see you on Saturday.
Absolutely. Thank you both so much for being fantastic guests. And this is very exciting, and I'm excited for both of you. So thank you for being here. Have a great day.
And one final word, it's free.
Oh, yes. Everything they do, by the way, Spiritual Awakenings International, I have to tell you, because I'm on the advisory board, it's so exciting. It's free. It's amazing. So monthly free speakers, English, Spanish, and I think you have other languages you're starting up that it's amazing. Please just go to the website. I have it below. There's so much there. And I know a lot of you watching right now, you're very much so, some of these people are almost experts in researching near-death experience, spiritually transformative experience, but you haven't seen anything until you've seen the symptoms and the things on the Spiritual Awakenings International website. You can really get educated. So, and there's so much free stuff, free. Thank you so much, and much love to both of you.
Okay, thank you. And if anyone wants to help support our free events, we are a donation-based organization, so you can also make a tax-deductible donation on our website. It's much appreciated. But either way, we'd love to see you on Saturday for Francisco Valentin.
Thank you. Well said. Thank you so much. Everybody have a fantastic day, and thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.